if you got a pile of crap and you chop it up 34 times, it's still a pile of crap. It's duplicitous charging. They're trying to smear the guy. They're trying to take cases that nobody else would take and resurrect them. This is literally legal voodoo. This is political persecution. This is a combination of political hatred and selective prosecution on steroids. To those who are listening tonight, if you believe Donald Trump is being treated poorly and wrongly, stand up and help the man. Pray for our country. Pray for him. Go to donaldjtrump.com and give money so he can defend themselves. This is a moment in American history. This is the most irresponsible and dangerous decision by a prosecutor in the history of the country. He's opened up Pandora's box against the presidency itself. Hunter Biden and Joe Biden could be prosecuted under this theory if they were on vacation in South Carolina and made a call to China. This is a danger to the presidency. This is turning the rule of law upside down to destroy a man, Donald J. Trump, who the left fears. Do not let them get away with this. Vote. Show up at the ballot box, donaldjtrump.com. Give the man some money so he can fight. They're trying to drain him dry. He spent more money on lawyers than most people spend on campaigns. They're trying to bleed him dry. donaldjtrump.com. Go tonight. Give the president some money to fight this.
Hey, watch your language. That there was Senator Lindsey Graham, and this here is a Red State Update special report. My name is Jackie Rose.
And my name is Dunlap. Oh, my eyes are welling up with tears, Jackie. I'm so sad.
What are you
I'm so
sad
sad.
about?
I'm about to cry on Hannity's TV show. I'm so sad. Everybody needs to come up, get up off them wallets. I didn't know Lindsey Graham. It's about like a preacher.
It's pretty good. Yeah, he was,
Oh, ho, 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 orphans. Oh, let's give. Oh, ho, ho. Everybody needs to give money, except instead of giving money. He is like a preacher. Only instead of giving money to Jesus, they're giving money to Trump. And I preach that in church.
That's the same thing.
We're just going to dump this collection plate in an envelope and mail it to Lindsey Graham. Trump, care of Lindsey Graham. And then we'll all go to heaven. I mean, we're going to heaven anyway, because we're all white. Now, Miss Melba's going to play What a Friend I Have in Jesus. But we're going to change the Jesus part to Trump, because he's going to jail. You know, every time somebody goes to jail in an evangelical church, they are celebrated. They become more beloved, and people really gather and rally around them.
Everybody from that church gets together. They bail out if it's a member of their congregation, somebody in the community they care for. That's what churches do.
Do they have a GoFundMe up for him yet? I guess just any money you send to a Republican is a GoFundMe for Trump.
Well, which don't make any sense to me, because yes, Lindsey Graham gets on there and cries because he wants to keep his job. He wants to make sure that his voters turn out for him so he could keep his job. But Trump, that money going to Trump, that don't help any Republican. I mean, other than them saying send it to him, because they don't see a dime of that.
It's a damn his people come to the Lindsey Graham's butcher shop and was like, "Hey, these windows look nice. You'd like to be reelected, wouldn't you?" I mean, that's what they're doing. Except they get on TV and ask for it instead of just giving a envelope to the kid every Friday.
Yeah, that's it, pretty much.
I mean, it's kind of what he's going to jail for, right? He's not going to jail. But, it's all hush money. It's all protection. It's all a protection racket. I mean, he lucked into, or he geniusly calculated how awful America was into this position as, America's mafioso president.
Yeah. Pretty much.
And everybody just pays him off. And we told you, Jackie, go back. We said, do not elect this Yankee. We begged y'all not to elect this Yankee. Crook knows everything, thinks he knows how to do everything. Oh, he's going to come down here and show us how to be president, huh? Oh, he's going to show us how to pay off a porn star. You don't know how to do it. You're talking out your ass at the end of the bar. We told y'all, and now look, it just keeps on going. That's the worst part. They're just going to talk and talk until they drop dead. Just keep on talking. Oh, I know how to do. Let me tell you, you're doing it all wrong. You're doing it. Used to, if somebody come down and said something like that, people, oh, he going to shoot somebody in the middle of Fifth Avenue, huh? Well, all right, I guess we'll see how that goes. And said, yeah, no, you could. You could do that.
Don't make a lick of sense, no.
You elected the Yankee, and now he's indicted. And now I don't know exactly what that means. Everybody seems excited that hate Trump, and everybody seems mad that don't like Trump. But that goes back and forth a lot.
It does, yeah.
You'd think I'd know my legal terms a little more, Jackie. But so if does this mean he's going to jail and he's been found guilty and they're going to torture him?
No, none of that is going to happen. Let me tell you about the only people that's going to be interested in this in this particular case as it goes on is accountants. Because otherwise it's going to be a bunch of paperwork. Here's where the decimal, he moved it there to here, taxes went here. Nobody gives a damn about none of that. They're going to be bored as hell. I hope they televise it. Put it on TV because people be snoring through it. CNN won't even be able to keep it on. They'll have to turn it off. Nobody's going to want to watch any of this. I don't know how it's going to turn out. A judge, I'm assuming, ain't going to put him in jail. I don't think that's going to happen. But, everybody's acting as if it's the end of the damn world, which, is it shameful that this is the first president to ever be indicted? Yes, it is. Not nearly as shameful as when we elected this piece of trash to be president, but, it's inevitable. It starts there. Here's the results of that. They gonna keep coming. And Lindsey Graham ain't gonna have no damn tears left in his big welling up eyes to cry on hand. They gonna have to put some drops in there or something, because he ain't gonna be able to do this every week for the next 2 damn years. There's January 6th. There's stolen documents. There's Jane Carroll. There's Atlanta. I mean, this ain't going to stop. It's going to keep going and going and going.
He looked like he was on the Jerry Lewis telethon in hour 19.
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m., and that's where they put Lindsey Graham.
He makes about as much sense as Jerry Lewis staying up that late, too. And I can't tell the difference. Except one was to help, children in need, and the other one is to help billionaires, supposedly billionaires. Send this billionaire some more money. You've got to send him money. For what?
I know people send Trump money all the time.
Well, of course
this must be embarrassing. People ain't doing so hot out there, and people at some point you have to get mad at being asked to send people money. I get mad all the time with all these fundraising emails I get, like, send me some more money, help me out of jail, signed your daddy, et cetera, et cetera. Listen, let me actually tell you, Jackie, that I'm not very excited about this. Who cares? We've been so excited about Trump ruining his chances so many times on this podcast, back when we were giving them numbers. And it always comes back. He may lose, he's still around. Now, the best one was when he lost. But now he's in the lead for the Republican nomination again.
Yeah.
So we'll have a lot of fun of him, like, being on trial, being in jail, running for president. He ain't going nowhere. We begged y'all. But here's why I ain't excited about it, Jackie, because it's like, how you borrow your cousin's car for the weekend?
Yeah.
and you smash it up real bad, ruin it, bottom it out, goes through a lake.
No.
And you accidentally drive it down a sinkhole. And then the police pick you up for public intoxication. But the car ain't nowhere around. The car's in the sinkhole. Car's ruined. He done ruined that car. Whoever we're talking about in this situation.
Uh-huh.
Just absolutely got nothing at me. Someone spending the night in a jail isn't going to bring that car out of that sinkhole. And one's cousin, Mark, may be like, you motherfucker.
Hey, mouth.
And you go, well, I mean, I thought everything was fine now because I went to jail briefly. He said, no, my car is ruined. This car that was founded in 1776 is ruined. That's just in case you didn't get what I was going for. It's ruined. It's at the bottom of the sinkhole. You ain't getting a car out of a sinkhole once the car is in a sinkhole. You call AAA up, Jackie, and tell them your car's in a sinkhole and see what they say. They won't say nothing. Because you probably ain't got AAA, do you? I know. I sure don't.
I ain't had it in a while. I think they still send me some stuff. But no, I don't. But I ain't going to put my car in no sinkhole either.
Well, the car's done in a sinkhole because your neighbor, me, drove it into the sinkhole. And this is also, I guess, a public apology to Mark. But the car's ruined. We're not getting it back. Throwing me in jail on a Saturday night don't do nothing except maybe make Mark feel a little bit better when he looks back on this many years from now and tries to figure out what went wrong with America.
Why? I was sitting there talking that the whole thing is going to get boring. This trial in particular, this one in New York, is all facts and figures and decimals and like, oh, gee, that's cool. Nobody going to give a damn about that. Nobody gonna be. I tell you what's already boring to me is the entire GOP acting like Lindsey Graham. That's going to get boring. It's going to get boring as hell, especially when he's going to get indicted for something every other month.
Now, I ain't been paying attention to everything that's been going on because
I ain't
had a little trouble over the weekend. But I wanted to ask you, DeSantis, he must be fucking thrilled with this. He must be, that pumpkin head of his must just be beaming. That big old jack-o'-lantern smile because he's got a clear path to victory now in the Republican primary.
Yeah, right. No, he's out there saying, I will. Harvard, listen, now, he went to Harvard Law, right? This is how he's supposed to know, smart, know how the law works and stuff. He said, no, and I guess he Twitters it or something. Like, I ain't extraditing him, I ain't taking no part in the witch, whatever the hell it is, the same thing the rest of them are. The only thing he didn't do is probably say send him money. That's what he don't want. Actually, I don't understand. I don't never minded them sending him money because that money could be going to Republicans that might actually win, and instead of going to him, which means the Republican Party ain't never going to see it. So keep sending him. I don't have a problem with that. They're saying send him money because they won't keep their job. At some point, they're going to need somebody sending them some money. This ain't the first time Lindsey Graham been on TV begging for money. I think that's all he does now for himself or whoever else. Yeah. But anyhow, DeSantis
go on Home Shopping Network is what I was going to say.
He would be good on there. Imagine all the Trump trinkets he could sell. He needs to make a deal with Trump because he may get like a small cut. I mean, he ain't getting but, what, 3%, whatever. But, you know, all that, excuse my language, shit, Trump sells books and whatever, pictures, plates. I don't know. People spend thousands of dollars for. There was some computer thing he made. I don't know what it is, like picture card or something on a computer. They sold millions of those. I don't understand it. But yeah, send Lindsey Graham on there. Get a little cut. He can sell Trump stuff all day and night on that channel. Let him do it.
Plus, he'll never get the cut, so that would be fun for us.
No. He said, "Oh yeah, that's coming." Right? Yeah. Yeah. DeSantis, big, Harvard Law, big governor, knows. Just go. I will wipe up my butt. Well, that's as far as I can tell. That's all Republicans do now is wipe their rear ends with the Constitution. That fight for a man who literally said, we need to get rid of the damn Constitution. Well, of course he's going to say that. If the Constitution is going to send your ass to jail or threaten to, I agree with you. That judge ain't no judge going to send him to jail. I wouldn't like it either. And I don't understand that. If they can do that to him, they can do that to you. They're saying it over and over again. He says it. Once they get me, they're coming to you. I don't pay no money to poor stars. God bless them.
I pay a little.
Well,
I pay a little.
I don't pay none. Let them. God bless them. Let them do what you want to do. If you like that, I ain't getting into that. But I don't pay. No, there's nothing the man has done that I can relate to anyway. I don't understand how this rich Yankee loudmouth piece up you-know-what had brainwashed the entire lot of the South. Let's just say it.
I don't get it either. When you were talking about DeSantis just then, I was like, there's no way he's going to win. When was the last? Because he thinks too highly of himself. He thinks he went to Harvard Law. He's a lawyer. He knows all this stuff. Yeah. He thinks Republicans ain't going to vote for that.
No.
Like Trump, despite what they tell themselves, I do think underneath it all, they realize he's a fuck up, which is why they want him. George W. Bush, how did he win? Yeah, he's a dumbass. He got my vote.
Yeah.
But DeSantis is too much of a know-it-all. I mean, Trump is a know-it-all, but Trump is just something different, some weird animal magic, I guess. He's a Yankee. I bet people don't even think he's a Yankee. I bet if you went down and to the square and asked a bunch of people where Trump was born, they'd say, well, I think New York, but maybe Mississippi before that.
His family migrated.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yep, this man that sits on a toilet made of gold, porn stars, this and that, represents the blue-collar working man in this country like no one else does. All these blue-collar workers work hard for the paycheck, complaining to how tough things are. Inflation is rough. Biden has messed this country up. Here's $50. Buy you another gold toilet. Or if they send you to jail, you get, he needs a special toilet. He will if he went to jail. Again, I ain't saying he is.
They let you have a special toilet in jail?
They gonna let him have whatever he wants, yes. He gets special privileges.
Something I could ask for.
Well, if you have a legitimate medical condition, which obviously he has many of different kinds, he would need a special toilet.
And the Constitution, I think the next debate for the Republicans should just be them bending over on I think maybe taking a break wasn't a good idea. I just gotta say we watch them wipe our asses with the Constitution, and then we just judge which one does it the best. But that's not funny or an image I want to put in anybody's mind. I apologize.
I don't even know. Why am I laughing? There's nothing funny about that at all.
Well, but just imagine all of them bending over and grabbing their toes, like, Mama, I'm done. And then somebody comes in and hands them all a Constitution. And
a fresh Constitution.
It's a photocopy. It's not the real Constitution.
Well, not the real one, no.
Do that when you become the president.
That's right. You have to go through the photocopies and all that. Once you wipe your butt real good with it, moving on up. Yeah, I apologize to everyone listening. I'm going to say right now, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. This is going to be the worst debate. If you went right now with what we know, this who you're going to have on stage is Mike Pence, Nikki Haley, DeSantis, Trump, maybe Tim Scott. Is that it?
What about the damn Pompeo?
Add him in there. Why not? That ain't going to make it any better or worse.
I take it back. I would rather watch them wipe their asses than hear them talk. It's a good idea.
Well, you might as well. Yeah. What the hell's the difference? What the hell is the damn difference? It's funny and it ain't at the same time, ain't it? Ain't that how it works? Ain't that how life is, I suppose?
It's Tom T. Hall right over here.
Oh, well, it is what it is.